You never know what's gonna come through that door, or what's hiding in a dusty old bin. Every visit to a thrift store is a new adventure, a chance to uncover something unexpected. The anticipation starts the moment you step inside, with the scent of old paper and vinyl in the air, and the quiet hum of possibility all around you. I've spent my life searching for treasure, gold, silver, artifacts, and yes, vinyl records. Each hunt is different, but the excitement never fades. There's a certain magic in the unknown, in the idea that the next thing you touch could be a piece of history or a forgotten masterpiece. There's a unique thrill in flipping through stacks of old records. The sound of sleeves sliding against each other, the feel of cardboard worn soft by decades of hands. These are sensations every collector knows well. Each record is a mystery waiting to be solved. Every record could be the one, a few bucks or a few thousand. Sometimes it's not about the price tag, but the story behind the find. The thrill comes from the possibility that you might stumble upon a hidden gem that others have overlooked. Most people see old music and worn covers. I see potential and history. Each scuffed sleeve and faded label is a clue, a hint at the journey this record has taken before landing in your hands. Each record tells a story, not just in the music, but in the life it lived before ending up here. Maybe it was the soundtrack to someone's youth, or a cherished gift, or a forgotten relic from a bygone era. Sometimes, you'll find handwritten notes, old stickers, or even a name scrawled on the cover. Personal touches that make each find unique. The hunt is about more than money. It's about connecting with the past and saving culture from being forgotten. When you rescue a record from obscurity, you're preserving a piece of someone's story, and keeping the music alive for another generation to discover. For every 100 common records, there might be one hidden gem, a rare jazz pressing, a first edition Beatles, or a local band's only release. These are the finds that make your heart race, the ones you dream about uncovering. Sometimes, it's not even about the most valuable record, but the one that means something special to you. Research is part of the process. You learn to recognize labels, catalog numbers, and subtle differences that separate a common pressing from a rare one. The more you know, the better your chances of spotting something extraordinary. Finding that one record is like being a detective. You look for clues, use your knowledge, and hope for a little luck. Sometimes it's a hunch that pays off, or a detail others missed. The satisfaction of discovery is what keeps you coming back. It's a game of patience and persistence. Most days, you go home empty-handed, but that one find makes it all worthwhile. The highs and lows are part of the journey, and every collector has stories of near misses and unexpected triumphs. Whether you're in a pawn shop or thrift store, the principles are the same. Know what you're looking for, train your eye, and spot the details others miss. Over time, you develop an instinct for what's valuable and what's just taking up space. This isn't about grabbing anything old. It's a calculated search. You learn to move quickly, but never rush. Every bin is a puzzle, and every record is a potential prize. Today, I'll share my secrets, and teach you how to turn those dusty bins into your own treasure chest. So, let's get digging, and see what stories are waiting to be found. Why vinyl in 2026, when you can stream anything, anywhere, at any time? In a world where music is just a tap away, it might seem old-fashioned to reach for a record, but vinyl offers something streaming never can, a connection to music that's physical, personal, and deeply immersive. Because vinyl is real, holding a record is holding art, the cover, the liner notes, the disc itself. Each album is a canvas, a tactile experience that invites you to slow down and appreciate the details. The weight of the record, the texture of the sleeve, even the smell of the cardboard, it all adds up to something uniquely satisfying. It's an experience, not just background noise. When you put on a record, you're not just filling silence. You're creating an atmosphere. The sound. People talk about the warmth of vinyl, and it's true. There's a richness and depth that digital files can't quite replicate, a sense of presence that makes the music feel alive in the room with you. Analog grooves capture music in a way digital can't, rich, full, and detailed. The tiny imperfections, the gentle crackle, the way the needle rides the groove, all of it adds character and soul to the listening experience. You hear things you'd miss on a stream, a subtle bass line, a pick on a string, the breath between notes. It's like rediscovering your favorite songs all over again, noticing layers and textures that get lost in compressed files. Collecting vinyl is also about ritual, sliding the record out, placing it on the turntable, lowering the needle. There's a deliberate process, a sense of anticipation as the music begins. You listen to the album, as the artist intended, start to finish, without skipping or shuffling. It's a journey, not just a playlist. It forces you to slow down and really listen. A rare thing these days. In a world obsessed with multitasking, vinyl asks you to be present, to savor each track, and to let the music take center stage in your life. And then there's collectability. Vinyl is a tangible asset. Limited pressings, rare covers, and unique editions can become valuable, not just in dollars, but in memories and meaning. Each record in your collection tells a story, marking a moment in your life or a discovery you'll never forget. Every record has a story. First pressing, reissue, foreign version. The hunt isn't just about music, it's about owning a piece of history, connecting with artists and eras gone by, and building a collection that's as unique as you are. When I flip through records, I move fast and look for key details. First, the cover: clean, sharp corners, minimal wear. Bad cover, the record's probably rough too. Next, the vinyl, hold it by the edges, check for deep scratches, those cause skips. Surface scuffs are usually just cosmetic. A clean, glossy surface is what you want. The label in the center tells you the record company, catalog number, and sometimes pressing clues. Promo copies or rare labels like Blue Note or Sun, always worth a look. Finally, check the dead wax, the blank space near the label. Matrix numbers and etchings can reveal if it's a rare first pressing. The value is in the details. The real money in vinyl collecting is found in first pressings, the very first batch of records made directly from the original master recording. These are the holy grail for collectors, often commanding prices that can seem unbelievable to newcomers. Think of a first pressing like a first edition book, authentic, original, and highly desirable. Just as book collectors hunt for those rare first prints, vinyl enthusiasts are always on the lookout for these early runs. For example, a first UK mono pressing of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band can be worth thousands of dollars, especially if it's in great condition and has all the original inserts. Meanwhile, a later reissue of the same album might only fetch $20, even if it looks almost identical at first glance. Spotting a true first pressing takes some detective work. Sometimes it's a subtle label color, a specific catalog number, or even a tiny detail in the runout groove that sets it apart from later versions. That's why resources like Discogs are invaluable. They help you compare versions, check pressing details, and avoid costly mistakes. Certain record labels, like Sun Records or Blue Note, are legendary among collectors, and their early releases are collector magnets. Oddities matter too. Band covers, misprints, or promo copies can be worth a fortune, simply because they're so rare and unusual. Ultimately, it's all about supply and demand. The fewer copies that exist, and the more people who want them, the higher the price climbs. If only a handful of copies are out there and collectors are clamoring for them, prices can absolutely soar to dizzying heights. Knowing what's rare and being able to spot those hidden gems is the real secret to making money in the world of vinyl collecting. Ready for your first hunt? Here's how to start. Be prepared to get your hands dirty. Thrift store bins are dusty and chaotic. Bring your smartphone for quick research on Discogs or eBay. Head straight for the records and don't get distracted. Flip through every record. Don't just look at spines. Make two piles. No and maybe. Dig deep. The best finds are often hidden at the back or bottom. Always check inside every cover. Sometimes treasures are hidden in plain sight. Be patient and persistent. Most days you'll strike out, but regular visits increase your odds. The thrill is in the hunt, not just the find. I've seen incredible things come out of thrift stores. Once, I found an original Robert Johnson 78 RPM for 50 cents, sold it for over $15,000. Another time, a Velvet Underground and Nico first pressing with the unpeeled banana sticker, bought for $1, worth thousands. Sometimes, it's not about the money. I found a rare local punk single, priceless to the right collector. I once picked up a German krautrock album for $2 and sold it for $500. The lesson? Keep an open mind. You never know what niche genre or oddity might be valuable. Every treasure hunter lives for that moment. You're tired, flipping through endless junk, and then, there it is. Your heart races as you spot a rare spine or cover. You pull it out, confirm it's the real deal, and check the condition. It's clean, it's rare, and you got it for pennies. The rush is indescribable, a mix of excitement, relief, and satisfaction. It's not just about the money, it's about knowledge and persistence paying off. That one find erases weeks of fruitless searching. You walk out feeling like you've pulled off the perfect heist. That record becomes a trophy, a reminder that treasure is still out there. Look at your local thrift store differently. It's a potential gold mine. Every day, people donate boxes of stuff without knowing what's inside. Anyone can hunt for vinyl. All you need is time, knowledge, and curiosity. The playing field is level. Your chances are as good as anyone's. Most thrift stores support charities, so your money helps the community. Even if you go home empty-handed, you've done some good. Make a list of local stores, plan a route, and make it an adventure. Each store is unique, and you never know what you'll find. The treasure map is right in your neighborhood. We've covered the magic of vinyl, spotting value, and the thrill of discovery. But reading is one thing, experiencing it is another. The real joy is in the hunt, the stories, and the history you uncover. Don't be intimidated, start small. Learn a few key artists or labels, and use your phone for research. Your first find might not be a fortune, but every discovery builds your knowledge. By hunting for records, you're rescuing pieces of musical history. So, what are you waiting for? The next great find is out there. Go to your local thrift store, get your hands dirty, and start flipping. You never know what you'll find, but the hunt is always worth it.